Into the box, Jackie Robinson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
In now, Mike Schmidt.
Mike Schmidt.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs.
Just a couple of minutes ago, the home crowd was pumped for the beginning of this game. But when you hit back-to-back homers to start the game, they have a tendency to sit on their hands. Can't start a game any better than that, folks.
Now in the box, Babe Ruth took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Into right field, that's a base hit. So the first 3 batters of the ball game hit safely against him here, and he's going to need to turn things around in a hurry before things get out of hand. Striding in, Ken Griffey Jr. The early season numbers look very good as he is up over 400 here to begin the campaign. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone! We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Row, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Into the box now, Jeff Bagwell. Bagwell was born in Massachusetts. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport, and it's great to see.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be, you're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Forsythe dives and makes the stop. It's there, and he's out. Now at the plate, Johnny Bench. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Buxton. And the inning is over. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Astros lead this one 5-0. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Twins, center fielder.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. A chance now from target field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, Joe Mauer is still a guy you have to be careful with. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high-scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
So we got him looking there. Joe Mauer becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Splitter swung on and missed 0-1.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3. Now the Astros designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero. He went deep in the contest last night.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he leaps and makes the circus catch. My goodness, what a play there.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
Into the box now, Mike Schmidt. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 5-0 lead. And last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Miguel Sano. He's retired leading off the bottom of the second.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
A ball and 2 strikes now. One out, nobody on. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. So striding in, Jorge Polanco. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 0-1 the count. And now pitch on the way. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. This is skied into short left center. Ruth is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Time now for the 3rd inning to get underway from Target Field.
The left fielder, number 3, Dave Ruth.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot for Babe Ruth. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Digging in to try it again, Ken Griffey Jr.
Yeah, that last at bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
This is pulled into right. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Into the box, Jeff Bagwell, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. Standing in, Ted Williams. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set, and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Kepler moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And he's safe.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Buxton giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the 2nd run of the inning.
So coming to the plate, Cal Ripken. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Buxton sprinting after it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
Tyler Duffy is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Second baseman.
Striding in for Houston, Jackie Robinson. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Buxton waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Tyler Austin now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. A 2-ball 1-strike count to the Twins first baseman.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-2. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Standing in, Logan Forsythe. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ready with another 0-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Coming to the plate now, number 64. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground to the left side. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in the hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
0-2, here it is. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one in. So digging in now, Mike Schmidt comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming, here it is. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, 0-2, here it comes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that's a home run into the top tank.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping in now, Babe Ruth. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run. Stepping up to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Right side and right into the shift. Played on the backhand. on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Twins are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon. So striding forward now, Ted Williams. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just
belted high and deep into right center. Buxton is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. In to score the runner from third.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Line toward the gap in left center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Buxton facing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Astros 12 and the Twins. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. First time up, he went down looking. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another. Why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Here's Miguel Sano. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Way in front of a great slider that time.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Mauer, the runner at first with 2 gone. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Splitter, 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Ruth on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. So it's back to the top of the order now. And in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired. Jackie Robinson. Hit hard to short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. So he finds the hole into left to pick up his second base hit of the afternoon. And as you see there, that total good for second place on this Astros ball club. Striding into the box, Mike Schmidt. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind an account, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
Boy, you come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Standing in now, Babe Ruth. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's set. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Forsythe dives and makes the stop. What a play. Digging in, Jeff Bagwell. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled right back up the middle. And a fine play there up the middle. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Ripken ranging into the outfield. He can't get there as it falls in. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Tyler Austin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
A ball and 2 strikes. Polanco gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Up next for Minnesota, Logan Forsythe comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Popped him up. Bagwell is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 64.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Ripken has got it, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. 5 innings complete. The Astros on top, 13-0. Now batting, Ted Williams. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Ted Williams.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far as the blowout continues.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
The catcher, number
Into
5.
the box, Johnny Bench. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 8.
Ready once again, Cal Ripken. 1 run in and 1 gone so far at the center. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kepler ranging back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they just continue to pour it on here. Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
In now, Jackie Robinson.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that 3-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single. So if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
Mike Schmidt will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Robinson takes his lead at third with 1 away. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the Dayton. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Oh, and he misses it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Jeff Bagwell. And their runners at the corners now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Dero. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. He pulls this one into right. Kepler is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. Top of the order due up. And here's Byron Buxton now. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Grounded back up the middle to his right, Robinson. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Coming to the plate now, Joe Mauer, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2.
The left fielder, number 20.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Griffey ranging back, and this one is gone. A home run.
Yeah, they've dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
In there, 0-1. Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Fergie Jenkins will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Hit well again down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Griffey will reach up and pull this one in, and that'll do it. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. Trevor May comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Hit to third. Sano moving to his right. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in, Cal Ripken, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game.
Most good breaking ball hitters will hit good breaking balls. In that last at-bat, that was a pretty good.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman.
Next up for the Stros, Jackie Robinson. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard liner to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. Settling in now, Max Kepler, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Robinson right there, and Robinson will throw him out. 1 gone.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
At the plate, Jorge Polanco. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's Tyler Austin now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. Ready for another shot now. Mike Schmidt. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Here comes the first pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. Boy, they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Now to the plate, Babe Ruth. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the runner's breaking for third. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Gone!
Center field number 24.
Standing in now, Ken Griffey Jr. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
First baseman number 5.
Ready for another chance. Jeff Bagwell. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. First offering on its way. High and deep to left center field. Buxton racing back at the track. The wall. Gone!
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
The right fielder, number 9.
Stepping in now, Ted Williams. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Kepler is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Into the box now, Johnny Bench. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose. I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Shortstop.
In now, Cal Ripken. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Heading after it is Kepler. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. Stepping up now, Logan Forsythe. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Ready now, number 64. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Here's Byron Buxton now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will striding forward now is the DH, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
Hey, nice effort by the third baseman right there to slide and try and knock that down. That ball was hit too good in the perfect spot.
Into the box, Jackie Robinson.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
Buxton is right there, 1 down. Stepping in, Mike Schmidt. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First pitch on its way. Grounded to short. Reined in. Forsythe on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. So here's Joe Mauer starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Eddie Rosario. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted the other way out to left center. Ruth is after it, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Rosario takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He scores, and the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside to Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Bagwell over to his left. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Gran.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Final strike for the Twins. Softly hit out to short. And he'll put this one away. And with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end. So I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
23-2 the final tally today. The Houston Astros jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Bruce Sutter wins his third of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Jose Barrios gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. A reminder, fans, that additional light rail trains on the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim only allowed 2 hits in the game as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 4-0. The Yanks held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road 1-0. Joe Jimenez earned his first career big league win on the mound, helping the Tigers take care of the Indians 2-1. Kyle Gibson struck out 10 batters and earned the W, helping lead the Twins to the win over the White Sox 6-4. The Nats allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they bested the visiting Rockies 4-1. The Buccos had 12 hits as a team as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 8-4. The Cincinnati Reds got 12 hits in this one as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 5-2. Hunter Pence collected a total of 4 hits in the game, helping the Giants push past the Padres 3-1. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
Friday night baseball now from the Lone Star State and Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of 3 between the Texas Rangers and the Houston Astros. The Astros try to lock down their 14th consecutive win. Tom Seaver will be on the mound for the Stros. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
And, fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well, both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this game.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out pitches, not throw a single ball, and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikes. Now in the box, Jackie Robinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him.
Jackie Robinson.
Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
First pitch on its way from Gallardo. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. And, fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at him with a smile on my face. 5 hours in the plane with
low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ken Griffey Jr., and he'll put his 9-game hitting streak on the line in this one. Mazar is there. Let's see if they test it. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. Digging in, Jeff Bagwell. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. As a look, now the pitch. Drilled down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Schmidt at third with 2 away. On a line, that's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D-Roll, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he will get there to make the running play. And
here's Joey Gallo now.
he was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
The right fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazar.
Hard on the ground towards short. Ripken scoops it up. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. So next to the plate for Texas, Rougned Odor. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Popped him up. Schmidt moving to his left, and that's the third out. In now, Johnny Bench. He's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And Beltre throws on to first for the out. Now at the plate, Cal Ripken. He's fresh off a 4-hit ball game back on Wednesday. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero. He grounds it sharply to third. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Here's Jurickson Profar. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off-speed.
He froze him on the fastball there. Jurickson Profar goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Ronald Guzman comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Another 0-2 home. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Up next for the Rangers, Carlos Perez will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And the Rangers are in the hit column.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And the runner will get back standing. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He swings and grounds it to short. And he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. Rangers leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jackie Robinson, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Jackie Robinson.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes to Shields. And it's gone. solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup. Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Pitch on the way. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Mazzara is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. We played 3 full. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Here it comes now to Andrus. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Ruth. One down.
Third baseman number 29.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adrian Beltre looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Seaver has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, designated hitter.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options. To go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They trail it here 3-0. So stepping in, Jeff Bagwell. He'll lead things off here against Giovanni Gallardo.
First baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Short, hit hard.
Andrus fields it cleanly.
Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
The right fielder, number 9. Turn.
Digging in now, Ted Williams. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Standing in now, Johnny Bench.
As he'll send a ground ball down to third.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
In now, Cal Ripken. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. It's up and out of here into the archway.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero. High in the air out to center field. DeShields is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. We played 4, and the lead is now 5. Stepping into the box, Nomar Mazara. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th, and boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's Jurickson Profar. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Here it comes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jackie Robinson. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now at the plate, Mike Schmidt. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on its way from Gallardo. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's off the left field wall. The relay. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The batter.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
Stepping into the box, Babe Ruth. He hit a sac fly earlier. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. The Babe with a 2-run home run. Number 18 for him on the campaign as this lead swells to 7-0. Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that is going to be all tonight for the starter, Yovani Gallardo. Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Theo. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high pass. So he's probably not throwing that one again.
And now the tag is applied over at third, and this will go in the books as a caught stealing with his jumpiness at second, costing him there. 2 away. Hit hard back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. At the plate, Ted Williams hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Bagwell leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Profar has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Into the box, Ronald Guzman will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chopped weakly to the left. And there are 2 away now. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning form.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game. And Digging in once again, Johnny Bench. 0 for 2 of the runs scored so far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Cal Ripken is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Andrus has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Vladimir Guerrero. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Profarm's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball. And it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it. But it was basically right at the outfield.
He's set and the pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Profarm going back into the Crawford boxes and gone. Long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. From the belt, kicks and deals. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Shields is there. And that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. Astros lead this. Striding in, Elvis Andrus. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back 3rd of this one.
Starting to run out.
Now Andrus with a swing and a deep drive to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he is into second as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their 2nd hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Too high, 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Now batting.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. The high fastball is in there. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Here it comes on 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Robinson fields it cleanly, and that's the 2nd out. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Andrus on 3rd with 2 out. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Williams going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. One left protect. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. Into the box, Jeff Bagwell. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Ted Williams. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Here's Rougned Odor now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Williams is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Into the box now, Jurickson Profar. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Missed with a slider. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Now batting.
So striding in, Ronald Guzman. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And they go away here. It's a cold strike, 0-2. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10. Standing in, Cal Ripken. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Liner toward right center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pound in the zone late.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Ripken is on his way home. Now the relay home. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
Shields is there. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Digging in to try it again, Babe Ruth. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the run is in to score from third.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a rhythm.
Well, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box. And he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And, boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. Ninth inning coming up. The Astros lead it 13-0. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And that one just missed outside.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Therefore, it is Griffey, and that's out number one. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. No balls and one strike. A windup and the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
Really high curveball right there, struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Count is 1-2 now. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Digging in and looking for more, Elvis Andrus. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 13-0, the convincing final score. The Houston Astros sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. Tom Seaver wins.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin.